I'd like to preface this video by saying I'm not extremely knowledgeable in the canine species, so I do not know 100% if the creature that Arthur sees in his dreams has been confirmed to be a coyote or a wolf, but I'm just going to put forward my theories and ideas on both, just in case it is either, and I'm just a moron. I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 around a couple of months ago to try and find a way to escape, to try to find a way to get away from everything in my life, and I did. But in that finding an escape, I did a lot of murdering and robbing and randomly shooting people in the head, so I naturally gained very low honor. So when I came across the point of the story where I started to see my repercussions from my actions, it was actually extremely surprising and impressive to see a game throw it in your face of, hey, this is how you've been acting. I mean, honestly, even as soon as the girls of the camp like Tilly and Abigail start talking to you and asking you what's going on, that it really started to affect me. I took a seat back and I was like, what am I making Arthur do? Because if you really think about it, would Arthur be doing these acts if I didn't have control of them? What would he be doing? Would he be randomly throwing an axe into someone's head, or would he just be sitting around a camp chopping firewood and moving sacks for his friends? But back to the discussion of the black wolf / coyote. Now, for the differences on whether it is a wolf or a coyote, it definitely does have a different meaning.
Thank you.
Depending on what animal it is. If it is a wolf, I would claim that as a much more protective,
if this is a tropical paradise,
solitile
so far it ain't
creature.
up to much.
I'll go scope
Meanwhile, a coyote is a scavenger,
Arthur,
something that waits.
rest.
Wolves
you're right.
are
We all need to
an
relax.
extremely chaotic yet
What a
protective
mess.
and loving creature that looks after its pack no
I'm
matter
so
what.
sorry.
Meanwhile, a coyote
Get some slate
does
Dutch.
not do that. A
Micah,
coyote will eat
guard this
another
spot.
coyote if
Bill,
it watches it die and
do some more
waits
scouting.
around and another creature does not
Carefully.
finish it off. So in that case, that does seem like Arthur, who would wait for things, and then pick it up after it's done. Or if it's a wolf, it would make, honestly, a lot more sense for Arthur, as Arthur is the protector and enforcer of the Vanderland gang, and he is, I would honestly say, the most caring, even though he might be the most violent and terrifying man in the Vanderland gang. He's also the most caring and loving. There's actually an excerpt from an article from 2012 that goes, when a black wolf visits you in your dream, meditation, or vision, listen to what he says or projects, for even throughout the chaos, the black wolf will guide you. So, it really does depend. I don't know if the developers have ever put out a message saying, yeah, this is, or no, it's not, or if any of you guys can just directly tell me. I really can't tell. In some scenes, it looks like a wolf. Some scenes, it looks like a fucking little coyote. So, but either way, whether it's a wolf or coyote, one message I can definitely take from the symbolism between that kind of being Arthur's message for what kind of life he's living is it is sad whether it's a coyote or a wolf, because those animals only do what they have to survive. They don't live off of hate. Neither does Arthur. Arthur does what he has to for him and his loved ones to get by. It's simply led him to this kind of life. As Mary said, your life is simply not one that you can escape from. And no matter how you look at it, a coyote, a wolf, whatever it is, a wild animal like one of those doesn't have a life it can get away from. It's being hunted by man, it's being hunted by bigger creatures like bear, but still, it kills the rodents, and it waits for creatures to die to pick up the leftovers. That's extremely Arthur. Now, I'm just beginning at trying to pick up on meanings and little tiny messages on everything, so I'm probably missing out on a bunch with the animals and whatever it is. And I do want to make a separate video about the buck or the deer and the meaning behind that, and high honor Arthur, and so on and so forth. But if anyone else does have any more ideas about the black wolf or coyote, please put into the comments. I saw some on the last video, and that's very, very much appreciated. That's why I'm making these kind of videos, to have lore debates and philosophical debates about the games I love. So thank you guys very much for any sort of support that you've been giving me. But I would say that's about it. You guys have a good night or good day wherever you are. Goodbye.